Hello dissenters, my name is Italics and I am here today with a game called NaissanceE on the PC. Italics, what is that creepy light above you? I don't know. There's a light somewhere. We're supposed to follow the light. Maybe I needs to get up to one of these doors that continue to open. We'll find out. NaissanceE is a first-person exploration, kind of adventure, puzzle, platformy style game, and it's got a really cool aesthetic to it. Now, some of you may say, Italics, this is bland. All the walls are whitewashed. They're all gray. Well, I kind of like that about it. It makes it even more creepy, makes it very foreboding. It is textureless, as you can see, with a focus mostly on just the lighting effects, making them look shiny and cool, and I want to catch this light. Okay, I can't. We got to figure out where to go. This is probably going to be around a 5-hour game if the developer is correct and if what I read about what the developer said is correct, so keep that in mind when you're thinking about the possibility of purchasing this game. That may influence your decision, as it is about $20 on Steam right now. Italics, what is the circle on your screen? What are you doing? I'm sprinting, and to sprint, you have to maintain your breathing rhythm. To maintain that breathing rhythm, you have to click the screen whenever that circle appears to try to help your person, in this case, our name is Lucy, try to breathe a little bit easier. And what are all of these doors back here? Can we use them? No, we cannot. This door looks like it needs to open somehow, so I think we're going to have to figure out... Oh, there's a door open here. That is great. I am glad that I stumbled upon that because I honestly had no idea where I was supposed to go, and my biggest fear when showcasing games like this is that I'm gonna have to get lost and embarrass myself because I'm supposed to be showing off the game, and oh my goodness, this is a really dark tunnel. You probably can't see anything on the screen right now except for this light, this floating orb. This is what we are supposed to be following. I think I finally found the exit. There's 101 of these little light balls that are trying to lead me from one place to the next, and I skipped ahead for you so that you don't get stuck in the pitch black of darkness night, so that you can actually see what's going on the screen. Lightness, darkness, going to be a huge theme of this game if it is not already obvious enough. Why is this room shaking every so often? What's going on in here? There's a light source moving back and forth behind these pillars. I'm assuming it can't kill me, at least not yet, okay? Let's go take a look up here and see. Okay, the light's just moving by itself. That makes perfect sense. Let's get out of here. This game is pretty freaky. Do we have to wait until it hits just a certain point to open this door for us? It's a bit of a pathway over here. Oh, you have to watch the lights to see where the platforms are to walk on. Okay, that makes sense, actually. So let's just hop on along across all of these little platforms and carefully crouch. Where am I? Not being able to tell where you are, and I'm sure that is a bit exacerbated in a YouTube video where the quality is a little bit lower. Now, if you do drop and fall, you will die, so there is fall damage in this game. It is worth noting, and I'm just going to keep waiting for the lights to shine on these platforms so I can continue descending down into this pit. And what I'm enjoying so far is the fact that these platforms are just they expect you to just figure out what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. It's very disorienting, but it's also nice that they kind of give that and put that up to the player to figure out instead of guiding you by hand for the entire duration. There we go. I think I found out where I'm... What is this thing? It's creating a giant source of light for us to figure out where to go next. So we just keep going from one cube to the next. Is this an invisible wall? Okay, we'll go to this cube where it's safe. Oh, I feel like Gandalf right now in the Mines of Moria, nerddom coming out to show I am not ashamed. Why is it that every single game where you have to sprint jump, you can no longer jump while sprinting? You have to let go of the sprint button. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so we're on this little gap here. I have faith that we can make it across. The bunny hopping not working for me. But what's interesting is every time I'm failing, it's like adding a little bit of a help. So look, the little beams are coming out. They're like, you suck at this. Here, have some extra beams to jump on. How about that? Does that make it easier for you, Italics? Oh, good. I'm so happy you were able to make it through that chasm and that gap. Good job. Okay, anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you a brief look at NaissanceE. I think it's a very interesting game. It's been a while since I covered a new indie game. I know some of you have been pining for a little bit of a change of pace from RimWorld and Banished. I'm really still going to continue playing those games, but every so often when I find a game that piques my interest, I will have no problem showing it off to you when I can get my hands on it, of course. If first-person exploration is your cup of tea and you would like to try out Naissance for yourself, and this looks crazy. See, this is why I love this style of game, because the scenery is so insane. Who came up with this? Not me. I am not creative enough to do this type of stuff. It could get a little bit frustrating with the jumping puzzles and the constant death and retrying from checkpoint and such, but if you feel like you have the patience for that and you want to see what else these developers have crafted for you to feast your eyes upon, you can check out the game in the description of this video. You can buy it on Steam for $18 to $20, depending on if it's on sale or not. If you're not following me on Twitter, I would highly recommend you do so. Link to that below as well. Thanks for watching. My name is Italyx, and I will see you next time in the death screen. Bye-bye.